Flush over here and then over here to the, maybe one up in here.
It's level now.
Come down. 10 years plus. It is the lowest high point on any of the National Scenic Trails, but you got what you got, and you got to flaunt what you got, right? You know, on our trail, it happens to be on Eglin Air Force Base. There's a ridge along the interstate, and it is the highest point along the trail. And don't ask me how high it is, because to get elevation, you would need more precise equipment than I have. It's the highest point that I have been able to find, and I use both the elevations on GPS and I've also scanned all the terrain maps that I could find that would give me elevations. And when you think about it, where the trail is, you know, through most of Florida, it doesn't come anywhere near the elevation that we have. You know, Walton County is, you know, I refer to it as the Florida Highlands.
The highest point on the trail, near the trail, not the highest point in the state.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
We'll get hold of that for a while.
Don't give me a wheelchair.
Well, I'm thinking about
Let Michelle take it.
That'd be great.
The log is located over there across the pond here. We're going to walk down here and take a look at it and make a decision as to whether this is the one we want.
How did you find this in the first place?
We was going to try and do a reroute for the trail
Yeah?
for our water source, and it laying over there.
This is a fat ladder log. Oh. See, the outside of the log is rotted away,
Yeah.
but it's leaving this part. Look at the size of that. That's a lot.
Must be really
Usually
pretty.
they're not that big. That's an unusual one. And the top end has more character to it. Huh?
Hey, I just seen it. You pick out what you want.
It's pretty thick. This telephone pole down.
All over and over, drained and drained
This
and
is the
dried.
wood, and that's the
We'll cut a section of this one off and try to trim what we have to. I like this. Today we're at Eglin Air Force Base. We're putting up some signs along the trail. One of the primary ones is the highest point on the Florida National Scenic Trail. And we've decided on using these because they blend into the environment and they look, you know, they don't look out of place. The downside of these logs is they're fat lighter and they are extremely flammable, but if we can keep them away from other things, usually they just get surface burns on them near the base and it doesn't burn up the log. This tree was probably killed by lightning years ago. When they're killed by lightning, it kind of, the sap that's in the heart of the tree kind of stays there. And these longleaf pines, they will make these fat lighters. Other pine trees create a little bit of it, but these are really distinctive. It's a characteristic of the longleaf pine. And you can see by the size of this, 50 to 60 feet long. And it was solid enough when they dropped it, it did not break apart. So, and it makes it highly resistant to rot and insect termites.
He drove over an edge of a stump and blew a tire out. You can go look at it. It has a big hole in it. It's not fixable.
Keith, you want to get
Oh
this
my
off?
God. Was that the stump that did it?
There's 9 feet. And then that leaves a 12-footer here.
Okay, you want to get a little further back in case we lose it. Hi, Wallace.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how nice. Pitch.
You gonna put the big end in first?
Got it? Got that? So.
That's that character. It's a bit long. Somebody's home, right?
On this side is the one that goes over here.
Ooh, fancy. Will you marry
Will
me?
you marry me? Love it.
We really need to turn around and let y'all go first, the way the limbs are.
Yep.
Let's do that.
That's pretty easy to do. Well, it's sort of 100, maybe 300.
Yeah. Got the cross here, and he couldn't stop. There it is right there.
I don't remember your name.
I saw a lot of guys hiking in on the rock with those things.
Even though it's John Chris, it's easy, but you know.
6 years ago.
Hey, hi, Dad.
Yeah.
Hi,
I didn't even know they
Amy.
were out
Nice
there.
to meet
When
you.
I got them,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
They're really comfortable. They don't look like they would.
Well, how come you don't have
No worse for wear
I don't care
than
what you're on.
Yeah.
And do you size them just like you would your shoe?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, they're really they're like European sizes, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
it works out the same.
Did it take any getting used to
I would
chase?
Sign this form, keep this half, and put this half in the box. This is the cat face section.
You told us that we had to be here.
No, that was you had to be. You misinterpreted. Transport people to the starting point, which is close to where we're going to be. The highest point is.
Obscure road.
Yep. So we turned off Obscure Road and we're on the other Obscure Road.
Uh-oh. And we're gonna start our hike, our ceremony here.
Is that considered the highest point when we step on top?
That's right.
Is that your baby?
This is the highest point on the Florida National Scenic Trail. This trail is about over 1,000 miles and runs from Fort Pickens all the way to the Big Cypress Preserve down in the Everglades. It's a recreational hiking trail that's available to the public. It was built and maintained by volunteers with the help of the National Forest Service. Paul, would you be in front and make sure we stop at the right place? So let's head in that direction.
Tally ho.
All these people.
Too busy talking.
Okay, this is the trail.
Oh, you're fired.
Now, is the high point here or is it over there?
This place looks higher than over there.
Tell you what, take this shovel and just make a pile a couple of feet high.
And that will be the high point.
Knock it out of the park.
Right there is it. Who's got the post hole digger? Will you do the honors? Sure. All right, at least take a couple of the first ones.
Nice. See if I can pull it out. It'll.
And you want to get in here?
I never turned it
Years that you would dig in these uplands and hit water.
I've done that on a previous hike. I started in northern Seattle.
Get up there, get a couple.
It was a shovel handle
You're
deep.
right, thanks for watching. Okay. All right, who's going to help put this post in?
That's how deep it is.
Rope. Let's get this thing stood up. Okay. All right, get over there around it as best you can.
Get it on.
Yeah. I'm not sure you can avoid getting it on you, but to the extent possible. Down. All right, wait a minute. Let's make sure it's turned the way we want it. Yeah. You think the sign, Wallace, you think the sign right here?
There's this with the sign span that and there, you could get a screw in there and there.
Yeah.
Span that.
That would work.
Between
there. Something always move it, right?
Somebody messes with it, we'll make another one put a high.
It's leaning a little to the right.
Did not bring the tea.
You got the
Take your head over, George.
Start throwing it in.
Speak now or
Speak now or forever hold your peace. This is it.
All right, started.
Do it. All right. Who wants some more? You know. Come on, put the strand in there.
Good idea.
Privilege comes with rank.
Ceremonial throw.
Did you get one in?
You want me to hold that?
No, I want to take pictures of it.
Let me hold your camera with you in it. No, go ahead. I'm just one. Okay.
Everybody gets at least one handful in there. Oh no, we wouldn't want to be dirty. We wouldn't want to get
Have a dirty hand the whole trip.
Nobody wants to get
Whole
sweaty.
3 miles I'm walking.
Kathy Huck filled that hole up.
Bob, let's pack that sand in there so we can get the rest of it in.
Okay. Now, if the moon is waxing, then we'll have dirt left over, but if the moon is waning, then we won't have quite this in here right now.
But we can fit, you know, just scrape some more, what you do is scrape some more of this over there. We can, you see? We're getting close to the actual unveiling of the sign.
A ceremony, right?
No, it'll probably be upside down when I uncover.
All right. I want to thank Wallace. And what's the sign made out of?
Juniper.
Juniper? Wood. And where did juniper come from? We secured the juniper somewhere.
Thank you, Wallace. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
A fallen tree.
All right.
Except you spelled a couple words.
Ooh, yeah, that juniper's tough
Yeah, just like
Do it on the bottom, perhaps?
right there. Okay, well I'll get one in on the top here. Hold it right there where it doesn't move. You say that looks level, folks?
Yeah, that looks level.
And then do one down here.
Bob.
And that one. I can tell you that.
Every time we come out,
All right.
Hey! Woo, woo, woo!
Thank you, Wallace. This is Wallace's work product. We thank you very much.
you're very
And
welcome.
I'm sure Paul had a hand in securing the juniper piece.
And helping with signs, some too.
All right, now it's time for to get a photo. Everybody get over there.
Ladder's not big enough for all cameras.
I can get down there. No, I can't.
Well, you can get down. By midnight, it'll be 2 degrees cooler.
Yeah.
That's right. And I'll be asleep in the air conditioning.
There's a lot of people out here that spend a lot of time on this trail. Paul, Bob, Deckard here. How many years have you been trail hogs working on this trail?
10 years.
More than you want to admit? So, get up there, you two.
Come on, Wallace.
Let's get over there.
Do you have your camera?
Yeah.
All right. The pack. The rat pack.
I can't see.
10 years
Is it
plus.
on, Bob? Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's on.
Smile, everybody.
What a handsome group. I'm in on sign detail.
Sign detail. Paul Kellum here, our chapter chair. He's going to be in front. Don't get in back of him. Wallace Mayo is going to be our sweep. Please don't get behind her.
Don't lose Wallace.
So, all right. It's yours.
This way.
It's yours.
Daddy, oh.
See ya. We're on.
Bob's hiking up to 85. Okay.
I want to stop in at the geocache. Meet up with you.
Want me to get these out of the way?
Yeah, these are the only breaks.
They could get up early enough. Right.